Today, we'll discuss topics generally avoided in Japanese conversation. While close friends can discuss anything, certain subjects are considered inappropriate with new acquaintances, colleagues, or neighbors. 1. Family situation. Inquiring about marital status, children, or the well-being of parents is delicate. While sometimes broached initially, it's infrequent and requires sensitivity. For instance, unexpectedly asking about siblings could be hurtful if someone recently experienced a loss. Japanese often initiate such conversations by sharing their own family details first, perhaps mentioning their birth order within their family, subtly prompting a reciprocal sharing if the other person is comfortable. A wedding ring might prompt a question about marriage, but inquiries about children are extremely rare and considered intrusive, even amongst family members. Instead, indirect questions about future plans might be used, allowing for a non-committal response. The relatively late marriage and childbirth ages in Japan contribute to the avoidance of such questions. The Japanese average fertility rate is also below the replacement rate at around 1.3, a factor influencing this cultural sensitivity. 2. Salary. Unlike in some cultures, like China where salary discussions are common, discussing salary is taboo in Japan. This is partly due to the significant salary discrepancies within companies, even for the same position. These differences aren't always based solely on merit. Factors like gender, seniority, and length of employment significantly impact compensation. A long-tenured employee might earn substantially more than a highly skilled recent hire. This pay disparity is further complicated by the traditional expectation of lifetime employment, impacting open salary discussion. For women seeking partners, salary is a crucial factor but remains a taboo subject to discuss openly on dates. Some women resort to dating apps that display salary information to screen potential partners. 3. Weight. Japan's emphasis on slimness, fueled by a prevalent diet culture, makes weight a sensitive subject, particularly for women. While a woman might casually mention gaining weight, disclosing her exact weight is reserved for close friends or when she wishes to boast about weight loss. The idealization of thinness in Japanese media significantly contributes to this taboo. 4. Menstruation. Menstruation remains a taboo topic dating back to the Heian period. While recent efforts aim to destigmatize it through television and public conversations, a degree of avoidance persists. Historically, menstruating women were even isolated, reflecting the historical stigma. Even today, sanitary products are discreetly packaged to avoid drawing attention. However, a positive shift is evident in younger generations, with increased openness and discussions amongst couples. Initiatives such as free pad dispensers in public restrooms in some prefectures like Saitama reflect growing efforts to address this issue. 5. Negative topics. Japanese conversation tends to avoid sad or tragic topics to maintain positive social harmony. Even a casual, "How are you?" may not elicit a truthful response regarding difficulties. This emphasis on maintaining a positive social environment is a cornerstone of Japanese culture. 6. Complaints. Complaining about work, colleagues, or family is generally discouraged. While some venting might occur informally at company events, it's not considered appropriate. Complaining, especially at work, could have unintended consequences, potentially leading to gossip or even repercussions. 7. Controversial topics and debates. The perception of Japanese people as avoiding expressing their opinions stems from their preference for harmony. They may readily agree to avoid conflict, not necessarily because they genuinely concur, but to maintain a peaceful atmosphere. Directly contradicting another's opinion is seen as confrontational, so agreement, even if insincere, is favored. This doesn't imply a lack of opinions, but rather a prioritization of social harmony over overt disagreement. 8. Religion. While Japan has a blend of religions, including Shinto and Buddhism, alongside smaller communities of other faiths, discussing religion remains sensitive due to the existence of various, sometimes assertive, new religious movements. The uncertainty of someone's religious affiliation leads to avoidance of the topic. 9. Politics. Similar to religion, discussing politics can be risky due to the potential for strongly held, differing opinions. The uncertainty of someone's political leanings makes it a topic best avoided to prevent potentially divisive conversations. 10. Baseball. Baseball's immense popularity in Japan makes it a potentially contentious topic. Passionate fans of opposing teams might engage in heated disagreements, disrupting the desired social harmony. Thus, it's often considered a safer topic to avoid. Common conversation starters in Japan, often surprising to foreigners, include age, origin, and education. These seemingly personal questions serve to identify common ground, facilitating connections based on shared background or experiences. Japan's relatively homogenous society makes these inquiries less intrusive than in more diverse countries. The high university enrollment rate further normalizes questions regarding education.